Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be reacting to the new Kehlani album. Yeah, this was highly anticipated by me after two really solid singles by Kehlani, Next to You and After Hours. Next to You took much longer for me to kind of enjoy, but I really do like the song, and I actually think it might kind of be my favorite single over After Hours. I'm hoping that the kind of album leads to its more kind of dancier elements, similar to what we're kind of getting on like the track of After Hours, and even kind of Next to You. Some of the track titles on here kind of maybe signify that we're going to get that, but I'm just hoping that's what kind of Kehlani leads into, and not super into like her old R&B route, which I don't mind. I just think making a different kind of album style, maybe a mix between dance and R&B, I think might be the best way to go. But I am curious on how this sounds. There's a couple features that I'm intrigued. Young Miko is a rapper from, I think she's a Spanish rapper. I know she was featured on a Bad Bunny song. And then Omah Lay, who I'm going to be reacting to for my African music special as well. But he is also featured on this album. So a couple interesting features with artists that I'm kind of familiar with, but not really. But I am intrigued with this album. There's a video for Crash, so whenever we get to the time to listen to that, we'll switch over to the music video and then continue. But yeah, as we usually do, I'm going to skip the songs that we've already heard. If you want to listen to my reaction of Next to You, I will put that probably at the end of the video or in the description somewhere if you want to check that out beforehand. But let's hear the first track, Groove Theory. Just want to make sure I'm recording and that everything's good. Let's do it. Groove Theory. Ooh, those drums. Vocals. This reminds me of an olden days track. I don't know, something about the melody and kind of the instruments remind me of a track that could be kind of dumb this track down a little bit. Could sound perfectly like a song from the 60s or the 70s. Don't know why I'm getting those vibes, but I'm really enjoying this track. Yes.
I took the lead.
Transitioning into this now.
Don't touch that dial. Let's get someone to stand in.
Is that Kehlani's voice? That sounds different.
Life is so
Ooh, okay. Really interesting vocal kind of processing here. I wish there would be more kind of influence on the start of this track. That was my favorite part so far of this track, and I wish that was utilized a little bit more.
Nothing else I'd rather do. Girl, your body like my playlist. I slap that, put it on repeat. Girl, your body body like my playlist. They slap that, put it on repeat. Street lights, your spotlight. Shorty shining like Vegas when it hit midnight.
That beat's nasty.
All I smell is your perfume and that black eyes. This moment's for
That bass is kind of crazy.
Let me save it. I wanna groove, baby. I wanna groove, baby, with you. I wanna groove, baby.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, okay, we have the transition to Next to You. Okay, before that transition, because I'm still going to listen to the tracks, just not on camera, but before that transitions, I want to kind of discuss the song. I enjoyed the song. I like the kind of R&B flair, R&B kind of trap flair. I like the melodies. I do wish the kind of beginning of the track with the interesting kind of drums and the melody in that part, wish that was utilized more, because I really, really like that. And then whenever that kind of transition into kind of the basis of the song, I still enjoy it. I just wish kind of the beginning of the song was utilized a little bit more. But let's move on to track 4, What I Want. Wow, bangers of songs. Track 4, What I Want. Okay. Ooh.
Pick up truck. I wanna guess it look better than me. Pussy get better than me.
Oh.
Want me back. Tell that bitch please, please, please. Don't send no flowers, send them rice. I heard these bitches throwing shade. I want the product wants to match.
Ooh, I like that kind of low thing coming in.
Why would you go backwards, baby? I could bend you to the side. She said she a freak, I ain't believing, now my hands are tied. That bitch trying to hate as a distraction, she a fan of mine. Take you from the party to the trampoline. I want my tears, you see the power. I wanna spin, why do I fall around her? I want the world and I'm a flower. I need all the pretty girls to the shower.
This is definitely good for a dance break. Slow it down, perform this live. Interesting.
We've been doing way me and in my way. Want you all the way in my space. We could run it back. Could show up way more than a heartbeat. Take it in.
Nice. I like that. I like that track. That was a fun track. I like the kind of beat in the chorus there, and I like the sexy, freaky elements. That was interesting. Okay, moving on to track 5 now. Crash. This has a music video, so we're going to listen to the music video. I think my face cam is in the way. I'm gonna do that. There. Pretty good. Let's hear track number 5. Ooh. That guitar, I like that. I like the sound of that a lot, actually.
Your love is so damn healing. Ooh, wish I could share it with the children to prove that when love's deciding, put down your pride, the things you could do. You kiss me like you wanna make last. Land your love.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting that direction to kind of... Interesting.
Hate won't phase us. Where the feeling is good. Weight won't break us.
Okay, I don't know if you guys are noticing this as well, but throughout this entire album so far, especially on the newer tracks, not like Next to You or After Hours, on a lot of the newer tracks, the production just sounds different. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are noticing that either. But it sounds just... It's not necessarily bad, it just sounds different. And a little low quality, maybe? But maybe that's just me and my headphones and everything, but like... That's kind of been a recurring theme with a couple of these newer tracks that I'm noticing. The production is a little... kind of hindering its kind of ability to... like, perform the song for me, at least.
It's good. Weight won't break us. We'll be living, moving in God's be around.
I don't know, something about the vocals. The vocals aren't produced super well, in my opinion. But again, maybe that's the intention of some of these tracks. I certainly thought that was the intention on the first track, but it seems like now it's been a recurring theme, so I just wanted to kind of mention that in case anyone else noticed that, but I'm not sure.
Only listen when God speak about you, yeah. Lend your love on me, oh baby, just lie here and crash like it's no gravity, baby, crash. Lend your love on me, yeah.
Damn, perfect. That was good. I like that. I wasn't expecting the direction of it though. When I heard the electric guitar, I was like, is this actually like? I was expecting it to go like full rock, kind of pop rock vibes. I wasn't expecting kind of a slower electric guitar pop ballad kind of thing. But I enjoyed it. Just wasn't kind of expecting that direction of the track to go there, especially when I heard the kind of electric guitar, but I enjoyed that. Track number 6 is 8. Track number 8 is not 8. Fun fact. I've heard 8, I think, before. I think I heard it yesterday, but I was just okay on it, so I feel like with a double listen, that is very much needed, just to fully get the track, but yeah, track 6 is 8 by Kehlani. I think I heard this yesterday, yeah.
I'm in the mood, you know what to do. Treat this as some food. 10 minus 2 with you ain't the point of cake.
Yeah, I've heard this. It's very, very classic, like 2000s R&B, very slick.
You know what to do. Treat this as some food. 10 minus 2 with you ain't the point of cake. Just eat it. Clothes when you walk in. Even let you pick out your favorite tattoo. Dive in love, baby, waking my Poseidon up. Look, we are sipping and sliding up. One more touch and then I ain't fine. Let's vibe for a minute. This black card ain't even come with no
Come on.
big body pins, got the windows tinted.
I really like this part.
Just trying to get it.
Sexy lyrics in this. It's too short. I wish it was longer. Well, I like that transition. 8, I like that track. I like that track. It was very, very slick and, again, sexy like some of the other tracks, like What I Want. That was pretty... A lot of these tracks have, like, very freakish lyrics that kind of Kehlani is known for. But I think 8 is my favorite out of the newer tracks. It's either that or Groove Theory, but so far, again, I'm wishing that it would go harder into the dance. Maybe more experimental R&B, you know, kind of like these singles. I wish they kind of showcase more of what was on the album. And again, we still have, I can't count, but we still have a decent amount of tracks left to go. So maybe in the second half of the album, those kind of genres will come through. And we have a track with Jill Scott and Young Miko. Interesting how this will sound. Let's hear it.
I'm nasty, 'cause I said her proper name and precisely what she does. Then I'm nasty then. I'm baptized in your taste. You look me in the face.
It's a little dark.
When you touch me, we feel so amazing and extra particular.
So many different elements so far. Ooh.
Mrs. Corazon, I'll take you by the hand.
Spanish lyrics.
And we can go to town.
Again, there's lyrics.
Mrs. Corazon, come with me. Come with me, come with me. Came across an oasis in a Mojave, following the instructions of your body. I
like that violin or whatever that happens every once in a while.
I just wanna fuck you till you cry and 60 or you. I need you to hold it till you can't. Come with me, come with me. Come with me, come with me. Cuido si me pides duro.
Here we go, Young Miko. I love Young Miko.
Suelta, baby, raro que no te hago un baby. Si quito el seguro, vuelves de seguro. Ay, sí, tocándote así, yo muero ahí. Me pregunto si le gusta ahí. Ya sé, baby, ya sé. La que se puso a prueba fuiste tú. Come with me, come with me. Sabes que te gusta, se siente cabrón.
That's a beautiful chorus. It's a beautiful track in general. Ooh, those vocal harmonizing.
Come with me, come with me.
You're so fucking nasty.
Come with me.
That was a beautiful track. Very dark elements. I like the, basically like the, what's that instrument called? The tambourine, is that what it's called? And then the violins and strings. Beautiful track. Track 8, Better Not. This might be a little sad. Maybe not.
I see the way you look at me and I lose. Nothing wrong with keeping secrets for each other. I never keep nothing from you. And you're not wrong.
This is like country.
I would choose to dance with you in every night. Though we're just a little more than friends. I better not catch you doing that shit again.
Ooh, that's really nice. Very country element. I wasn't expecting that.
You throw around these words like having fun and undefined. 'Cause what we have ain't
This is absolutely beautiful as well.
I would choose to dance with you in every night, though we're just. I went to find you, but I didn't know where you was. In broad day, posted up outside that bar. I almost died, and now when I call you in somebody's bed, I better not catch you doing that shit again.
Nice. Really enjoyed that one. Track 9, Tears. Okay, a little bit of Afrobeat kind of dancing now. Interesting. Okay, track 9. Yeah, I like that. An Afrobeat Kalani song. Interesting.
Do you even see it? Can you name your demons? You've never been honest. Broken like a promise. Tricky like Houdini. No hiding so long. Just tell me the truth. Why you got teardrops in the club? Are you missing me or the drugs right now? Are you seeing memories of us right now?
Nice.
Are you just needing a little love right now?
See, in this song particularly, the production is good. Like the beat is solid and it's like sounds good, but then her vocals on top of the beat just sound drowned out and kind of like they're being sang through like a fan or something. Like, I don't mean to be harsh, but that's just kind of what like it sounds like on some of these tracks, and this track especially in particular to me.
Why you got teardrops in the club? Are you missing me?
It's a really fun chorus though.
Are you seeing memories of us right now? Are you just needing a little love right now? Why you got teardrops in the club? Got this song on my body and my plan. But I'm not even tired of your name on my elbow. Doing some crazy love. Calling all my exes up. I used to stay in an angel until I pop out and show 'em the other side when I jump out the halo. Hey,
Maybe, not really. It didn't really transition that well, but that was a fun track. Very dancey. Okay, this is different. What happened? The track just stopped.
My kids, if you don't want tequila driving, I'm trying to say we both are when we crash a car and made love. You're a wild card, they face up, and while the world's on fire, we're getting high, making love.
The production of this is really good.
What happens here stays here, it's just like Vegas. What happens here stays here.
That's very interesting, the kind of... Not the instrument behind the vocals sounds kind of off-pitch. I like that, because it kind of sounds obviously intentional. Yeah, that's a nice addition.
Understand you, nobody else has seen this side. lights up and baby the world's on fire, and we're getting high on our love. Yes.
This is one of my favorites yet, I think. Definitely. Production sounds good, and I like the chorus. It's beautiful.
What happens here stays here, it's just like Vegas. When it's on tonight, I'm thinking maybe lose it all on you, the risk I'm taking. Yesterday we was breaking up, now we back here.
That was a weird transition. Did you hear that?
Making love was understood, ain't gotta be explained.
That sounds really weird. Do you hear that? The way the vocals just kind of comes in. That sounds really odd.
Stood ain't gotta be explained. Ain't been spending all my chips on you.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I mean, one of the weak parts of this album is kind of, I think, production, in my opinion. Vocal production, in my opinion. Not, like, most of the kind of sound quality of the instrumentation and everything, but it's the vocal production, in my opinion, that's, like, kind of mainly hindering this album so much, but...
Till the morning on the strip, oh yeah. Till the morning on the strip, oh yeah. Till the morning on the strip, oh yeah.
That was a good track. Definitely one of my favorites yet. I really like the kind of production. It was kind of similar to like Weeknd-esque production. The chorus was beautiful. Yeah, they're definitely like very, very solid song from start to finish. And I feel like some of these tracks, they kind of, like, they're enjoyable in one spot, but from start to finish, some parts I find are kind of lacking. But we have 3 tracks to go. Track 11 is Deep. This might be a little freaky, but we'll hear it.
Slide some shit my way. Thank you. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Bitch, I've never been a sorry bitch, and I'm so sorry for you. Bitch, I've never been a sorry bitch, and I'm so don't give a fuck. Great. I've been on a pill, right? Don't lie to me. I've been in the field, they've been chilling on the beach. Trench coats, bitch, trying to keep it low key.
I like the beat, but I'm fair lyricism. Ooh.
Watch how you speak, watch how you talking to me. When everyone needed the most, you started a wave and parted the sea. Yeah, I've been on a pill, I don't lie to me. I've been in the field, I've been marching on the streets. Trench coat, bitches trying to keep it low key.
This is also one of my favorites, I think. Nice track. Yeah. Again, tracks 10 and 11 are, I think, my favorite so far. The production has been great on both of them. I think the lyricism on the chorus of Deep, mainly, was a little kind of iffy, in my opinion. I don't know why. But no, I think those are 2 of my favorite tracks, and so far the ending of this album is shaping up to be pretty well. But let's hear track 12, Chapel.
It's of you to say to my face to soften up and let you feel. How deep are we involved? The feeling gets lost. Gathering the pieces, or whatever the pieces. How many times do we get to live this?
Well, we're getting low key now.
Only one, only one. Wanna take your name and tap my face. You probably think that I do this for anybody else. You can say I do or don't. I don't need to sign no papers in DAs. Let's meet me in the city where the neon lights sing.
It's a really nice song as well.
I'll be waiting for you somewhere at the chapel, taking forever and a day just to waste time. Judging by the way you keep on hurting me, I never the pieces. The truth is chilling, goosebumps I'm getting. 1 point I'm on my axis while the world is spinning. No Tony Montana, so yours must really be yours to have you shining in it. We ain't getting younger, let's do something new. And our time is bald, give me something blue. A Cinderella.
This 3-track run is very strong.
Just two gold rings and bootleg Elvis in my baby, no. You can say I do or don't, just meet me. Judging by the way you keep on hurting me, I think you need a heal.
Oh my god, the vocals on this are incredible.
I'm gathering the pieces. I'm wherever the pieces.
Last track, Lose My Wife. I mean, we've been doing so good. This 3-track run, Vegas, Deep, and Chapel, pretty strong. Okay. Like the chatter in the background is neat.
And if I make it home, damn, I would feel so wrong. I've been wilding out tonight.
Whoa, I like her vocal, kind of, whatever she's doing vocally there.
So when I get home, I'll give you what you want. I've been wilding out tonight. I might lose my wife tonight. And you think I don't care 'cause I ain't crying. You just call me at the most imperfect time. And I've been dancing on my homegirls, throwing ass on a few strangers. I've been being way too friendly, it's a part of my love language. I've been spending all this money on strippers with pretty faces. If you wanna get your rocks off, I can take it. So what you really mad about? I ain't even kissed her on the mouth. So when I get home, I'll give you what you want. I've been wilding out tonight.
It's a nice track.
I might lose my wife tonight. I might lose
Unless we-
my wife.
Unless we have a strong final chorus, I don't know if this makes sense to kind of close the album. Maybe there's some kind of, again, meaning behind this ending the album, but I feel like a kind of stronger track, big kind of closing to end the album, I feel like that would have been stronger, but maybe there could be like a big kind of open chorus here at the end that would kind of make sense to close the album, but so far this is very low-key, and I feel like, kind of to close it on this song is kind of an interesting kind of
Lose my life. I've been
decision, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if that should have closed the album. Maybe you guys disagree, maybe you agree. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's summarize. Okay, so overall, let's go over my favorite tracks first. I think my favorite tracks... See, I liked Groove Theory, but I feel like the kind of middle part and the end part of the album lacked. I liked the beginning part of the album, or of the track. I think the beginning part of that track was very, very strong. I think the end part was just okay of that track. I feel like it could have been improved. Same with What I Want. This track and this track kind of suffered from the same thing. I feel like their beats were just okay, and I feel like with better kind of beats and production, these could have been uplifted. I think I'm going to need more time with these tracks because I did really like them compared to some tracks in the kind of middle of the album, but I feel like I'm going to need more time with it. And in general, I think the production is one of the main things that's lacking from this album. Some parts of this album are really, really, like, her vocals sound fresh, and the beats sound, like, produced really strongly, and then some other tracks here and there sound like the production is drowning out her vocals, and, like, just weaker production in general. It's just kind of been back and forth, and it's not really, what's the word, stable, and it's, I don't know, sometimes it throws me off because some track, especially like this track, the beat is very heavy and that kind of drowns out her vocals. I noticed with the first track as well, but I didn't want to say anything just in case it was me, or maybe that was the song's intention, but I noticed that with the first track especially too. Crash, this was the title track of the album. I thought this one was just okay. I was hoping this would go like more maybe pop punk, something like that. With the kind of the guitar, but I thought this one was a little too generic. Maybe I'm gonna need another listen to that. But I mean, I thought it was nice, but it's a little generic for Kehlani, and I think it sounds like just like a pop ballad with like an electric guitar on it. I think I'm gonna need another listen, but overall, I think it was just a little too basic for me. 8, that's a fun little kind of sexy R&B track, one of my favorites on the album. Susia, I really enjoyed this track. The chorus is fun. Young Miko sounded good. I don't know if her kind of rapping really fit the song. I feel like that could have done without the feature. I feel like this could have easily been a solo track, no offense, but I feel like the features, I feel like Jill Scott provided an interesting kind of beginning to the track, but I feel like Young Miko, I don't know, something about her rapping in that kind of track behind that beat sounded a little off, but in general, I really liked her feature. Better Not was a beautiful track, really nice country kind of themed track. Tears, again, where the production kind of really mattered in this track, I thought it let me down. I liked the Afrobeat and the mixture of that and like dance. I thought it was fun, but in general, I think, again, the production is really, really distracting. And besides the chorus, I don't know how much this is doing for me. This is easily my favorite 3-track run. Vegas is a fun track. Very, very nice and kind of, again, sexy, like 8 kind of deep. Sorry, let's continue with Vegas for a second, because I really like the Weeknd kind of aesthetic. I know it's not really, that's just kind of the person that I drew from that. The production on that track specifically was really, really strong. Same with Deep. I really, really liked that track. It was very dark and trap kind of influenced. Some of the lyrics in the chorus, I was like, questionable. But again, one of my favorite tracks on the album. Chapel is a beautiful kind of, again, slower song, but has very, very good production. And I like the backing vocals on the track. Very, very fun. Lose My Wife, again, it's a beautiful track, but I think to close out the album, it would have done better next to kind of maybe before or after an upbeat song, not to close out the album. I don't know what could have closed out the album. Maybe After Hours, like something fun like that. Maybe Tears. Something fun, maybe even Crash. I feel like Crash would have been solid to close out the album. I'm not sure, but I feel like Lose My Wife closing out the album is a little questionable. In general, I feel like this album has a lot of solid tracks, but a lot of the solid tracks can be improved on. And I think that's leaving me wanting more. Again, I'm going to have to listen to this another time, I think, to fully get it. But I do like a lot of the tracks on here, but just some of the tracks that I do like, I'm not loving more due to other reasons like production, or just the beat kind of lacks, or the melody in general is just not to my liking. But I don't hate this album. I don't think it's my favorite Kehlani album. I think Sweet Sexy Savage, I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, I feel like this one is still my favorite album from her, but in general, I really, really like this album. I feel like it's going to take me some time to fully get some of these songs, but I feel like, yeah, a lot of these songs are good tracks. They just leave me wanting more, and maybe I'm being picky with that, but I kind of struggled to see a kind of concept for this album. I really wish it would have dug deeper into the experimental elements like Next to You did. That was kind of very experimental and dark, R&B-ish vibes. After Hours, again, was very dance-themed. I wish those kind of elements were more present on the album. But it's still a very, very solid album, just not my favorite from Kehlani. Let me know what your favorite tracks from this album are. And actually, I'm going to go over my least favorite tracks. I don't have too many, but I feel like Crash, Tears, and maybe Lose My Wife are some of the weaker tracks, in my opinion. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my takes. I know sometimes my takes are controversial, but let me know what you guys think of the song down in the comment section, or of this album down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.